Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video we are going to continue our Laravel e-commerce series where we are going to see about the Stripe payment checkout. Okay, so guys, now let's create one button, and as it is, so when you click on this, the Stripe payment should work. So this was the custom order and this was the Razorpay. In previous video we have learnt about it. So now we will be learning about Stripe payment gateway. So how to integrate that Stripe payment gateway. Done. So guys, as you can, let's move to our code and I will show you the button. So guys, this is my checkout page. So inside that checkout I have created the page and this is my button. So let me just minimize this, and this is my Stripe button. As simple and clear, nothing is there. So button type button I have given, and one class where Stripe is shown. So now what we have to do is actually, and yes, to start this integration I have already written a blog on this. So how to integrate, if you want, this link is provided into the description of this video. And yeah guys, so I just want to clarify that there are two methods of payment integration. So one is this: directly you have to get through the APIs and start coding with the JavaScript. Okay, so either JavaScript or jQuery, anyhow you have to check and do it. Okay, and the second method is from this docs. Okay, stripe.com docs. If you go, so there are two things. One is API, right? So API one, which we are integrating this using JavaScript, and one more thing directly, like you will get a Paytm type dashboard. Okay, so let me show you one demo. So let's click on this payments and let's move to this. So this will be provided over here. See, most popular or online shopping, when you go build a accept a payment option is there. So we have to select this and we should check it out. So guys, now let me click on this and you will find some user interface, and I am selecting PHP. Okay, and this is HTML and PHP. So build a pre-built checkout and custom flow checkout. So we will select the default, and as you can see here that there are 4 pages. This is create checkout session.php and checkout.html. So this design is nothing but this above design is captured, and then this is success and cancel HTML. So this success and cancel HTML means when you click to checkout, that time if you click cancel in that user interface, that time this page will be called success and HTML over here. So as you can see that those things are called when it is cancel URL or success URL. So let's click on this checkout, as you can see, and I'll just see I have clicked on it. Now it's redirecting checkout.stripe.com. So same way you can integrate over here also. Okay, so and then start the payment with this and then finish it. So you can provide your logo and give some things over here. So this is the second method. So we will be learning in next video, but in this video we will continue with this API things. Okay, so let me just get back of this, or else this back is cancel. Okay, cool. So guys, now what we have to do, let's start with this our integration part. So first step, we will go here and how to integrate Stripe payment gateway. So first thing, create your Laravel project and install this composer package. Okay, I mean Stripe package. So let's copy this, copy and get back to our code, and let's paste it over here. Right click and then hit enter. If you hit enter, the package installation will be started. So just let's wait to get installed. It's getting installed. It's telling that developing installation Stripe. It's getting extracting archive. Okay, let's wait for more few minutes. So guys, finally our package is installed now, and now let us follow up with the third step, where we have to create a button with the something shown as data target model. So that button, we have already a button. So let me copy this code, okay, to data toggle it. So let me just go back to our code and it's done this. So let us just minimize, I mean scroll it down, and this is our Stripe PayPal over here. So let's just paste it over here. Let me paste, and here guys, so Stripe card model. So this Stripe card model, we will paste it above this only. Okay, so let me go back to our code and let us copy this Stripe model. So we'll begin from here and we'll copy this, copy, and now if you paste here it will be a mess. So what we will do, we'll just create a separate file and include that file over here. So let me create a new file inside this checkout, Stripe pay model.blade.php. Done, and this is the file. So let me just paste that file. And now guys, as you can see, there are much things. So that form things, we have to remove it. Okay, so we are not using this form, we already have that form in our place order. Okay, so our, where is that form actually? See, it's here. So yes, so we will use this form order to place it. Okay, so then we don't need this in our project, so let's remove this. But before removing, we need this one. So let's just cut this and input in our form, Stripe form. So let me go there, and here it is. Let's replace it as simple. So just replace that, save it, that's it. Let's remove this, we don't require. Done, and the form below which we it is closed, right? So let's remove this, just remove it, and then form submit, and then one input value, payment button, Stripe payment button. Okay, so we are setting to true whenever it is submitted. And then as usual, you can see one is the Stripe error, whatever error you get, to show that, and the name of the card, card number, CVC, expiration month and year. Okay, and then again something error if occurs, that time it will show. Done. So once you submit, everything will be fine. Okay, so now what we will do, let me include this file here. So let's go below, this is my button, and just use at include function, where we will use the Laravel thing. So let's go to our frontend, frontend.checkout.stripe, Stripe pay model DAL, that's it, and this will be included to its page. Done. So now once it is included, now that you can find it. So let me I'll just explain you this card body, which will be called in your Stripe model at the beginning. So this is your paste over here, that's it. And now let's just test this first, whether the pop-up model is working fine or not. So let me just refresh this page, and now let us just click on this Stripe pay online. So let's click, the model is coming over here, card on, name on the card, and this details will be done. Okay, so let me just give this as hidden, right? So let's hide that, where it is in our Stripe model payment over here, before the button. So let's mention that hidden, that's it. Save it and reload the page. Again, you can not find that input because we have given hidden. Let's click on it. Cool. So it's now what we will do, let's begin with this blog itself, step 4, where we have to copy this file. So let us just copy this first URL. Let's copy it, where it is. Let's move to this VS Code and go to our script over here. As we integrated for Razorpay, over here we will integrate for Stripe, right? So let's copy this same format for this and create one file called Stripe checkout.js. Okay, so let me copy this, and now or else you can tell checkout hyphen stripe stripe.js. So let's copy this and create a file. So let's move to public assets JS. Inside this JS, let's create a file called checkoutstripe.js. Over here we will paste our code. So let me minimize, and then we will copy this from here. Let's copy, right click and copy, and then paste it over here. Done. Save it. As you can see, this thing is for validating the input tags. So till here all your input validation fields are there till here. Okay, so this is for validating your input fields, and then main thing of your Stripe payments, this and this one. Okay, so these both things are going on. So as you can see that card number, card CVC, expiry year, month, everything is there, and this is your Stripe API test API key you have to apply or live one. Okay, so once you integrate it, so I have already my key, so let me just copy and paste that over here. My Stripe key, publication key is found over here. If you want how to find that, you can go to your dashboard. Once you log in over here, that time you will find your dashboard. Inside this developer, you have to create an API for it. So let's just move on with this. Let me save it, and then when any mistake is done, that time it will show an error. So defaultly it will create one more input tag called Stripe token, and this Stripe token will be passed to your controller. So as you can see where it is, let's move to our cart. Okay, so this is my checkout page. So let us just go top, and once you go to this, right, this place order. So once you place order, that time let's go to that route. You can see that place order is here, and then in this only we have to go, and you have to see that we will create it over here. So as simple, we are going to create that. So before creating, we already have done coding into a blog. So before that we will set all the things. So as you see that we have passed one hidden item, Stripe payment button. So let us copy that. It is set means it should work. Is set $_post of where Stripe payment button. We are setting that. Done. So once it is set, all the things will be fine, and you can return and check. Let's tell I am here, Stripe. Okay, so let us just test for the demo purpose. So let me just refresh this page. Excuse me. Okay, so the page got refreshed, and let us click on pay. So let's give any name called test, and the digit card number for testing 4242 4242 4242 4242, and then 123 any demo, and any future year. Okay, not present or before. You have to give future 3 years back after. So let me just click on it. Pay now with Stripe. So your card expiration month is invalid. Why is that? Okay, so because this is invalid, so let us give 12. It doesn't come 24. Let's click on it, pay, and then you can see Stripe place order. You're going to that, and you're telling I am here. Done. So you're at this place. So guys, now let's include all the coding for our integration of this. Okay, so let's see and copy that from before itself. So let us just take everything and place over there. Let me copy it, and now we will replace it over here. So once you replace, and then what are things you required for the payment, as you see that Razorpay has on directly over there, but before that you will be seeing much things. So let me just get that Stripe where it is our blog, and here you can see, so this is the code. So let us just copy this, copy, and then we will place before the order. Okay, so as usual the username is going to be updated, everything fine. The user details update in previous video we are following it, so you know very well about this. So if you don't know, please follow from the three parts before, where you will understand this one, how it is working. So this is actually called over here. I'll just show you. See here, user update user. So that function calls over there. And then yeah guys, so let's continue over here. So this is the amount which we want, and here the description is going on, and the source is Stripe token. So Stripe token is coming from the input tag where we are getting it. Okay, so this is actually coming from your JS. So once you see here, once it is response handler is working, so that time it will automatically create one input tag with this Stripe token, and it will only manage to push that, pull that thing, and then you can find that over here and then send the Stripe token to your charges, right? So over here you have to set your Stripe secret key. So your secret key will be your password for this, right? So let's just paste that also, but I'll paste at the last while testing it. So before that, let us set it. So over here username will be, so we have already authenticated username, user function of name. The same thing we will copy and tell for this also our phone number, phone, 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 and we have address 1, address 2, and then pin code. We have city also. If you have city, just include that city, or state, or else you can give default things, because this is for the admin, right? So any customer is not going to provide here, he is just going to pay for you. So let's just take it, city, like you can give Bangalore and then Karnataka. That's it. So before sending, it should not be empty. So just check it out whether it's not empty or whatever. So let us just pass this order, and by pay Razorpay, instead of type, just type payment by Stripe. So let us just change this payment ID. So payment ID we cannot take that, so you can follow up with this token also. So this token also is known as something payment ID only. So let's just paste that also, because this record is going to be stored in your Stripe one. So guys, let us save this, and yes, so everything is set now, as you can see, and remove this from here and paste at the below. So let's Control X and place it over here. So let's just press this, and now guys, as you can see, everything is working fine over here, and your order items insert last order ID, you are getting that, and then insert this last insert order items. You know already that we are storing all the cart product details, right? So before that, main thing you forgot about the payment calculation thing. What is the amount you are going to take? So that total amount you have to calculate and show over here, pass it over here. So that one will be, so those values we can use, we are using the data to store right in the cookie. So as you can see, here it is. So we are using this for loop to store the data records. So let us just copy this, and I'll just give you a small demo over here how to get that our stored cookies values. So let me just remove all this unwanted things over here. Just remove this. Okay, I think we done in the last video about Razorpay check amount, so we can copy from there itself. Here it is, guys. So let us just take this code. So this code is fine. Why to waste time? Okay, so let's move back at the top. So yes, guys, so we are on the Stripe payment button. Over here we will paste. Cool, done. So guys, we are getting the cookie of your Stripe card of your cart items. Over here you are looping that, and you are creating a variable with assigning 0, and then looping your items in the cart, and then fetching all the items ID. Okay, item ID, where of its offer price you are taking that and multiplying into quantity and getting the total and storing into a total variable. Done. So that total value will be fetched over here. So let's copy this and paste it over here. Done. Into 100, because this takes into paisa values, so we have to give into 100. And here, guys, so it will be more amount. So let me just show you. Let's get back and see what happens now. If any error comes, let's solve that also. Save it, and let's see that order placing, everything is working fine. Let's check once the code. Here the Stripe key is pending, so let me just copy that also and paste it. Yes, so great. So let me go to my, so I have copied that, and let me just paste that over here, Stripe secret key. Okay, so this is my Stripe secret key, and now let us save it and let's run this project. So let's refresh and click to continue. So let's check this. The items is Y and K20. Over here you can see only 2 orders. So once if it is success, it will be 3 orders. Before that, I just want to make this instead of total amount, because this is a huge amount, 27,000. So that much data won't be there. So let me just try with this 1 rupee. Okay, and check the output for it. So let's click on this Stripe Pay, and now over here I'm going to give test, and card details 4 times should be pasted, 1 2 3, and then 12 month 2024. I'm going to click, and let's pay now. So let me click on this. What happens? Let us see. It's loading, and then your place order Stripe not found. So let us import that, but our order might be placed, I think so. Okay, let's check. Okay, not yet. So let's just find that. So use Stripe at the top, and this charge also. Let me just import it by right click, import class, import. So let me just show you. So these 2 things are there, right? So Stripe charge and Stripe, that's it. Let's save this, and now let us run once again and find the output. Cool. So let us just click on it, Stripe Pay test. So 4 times 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, 12 month 24, and let me click on pay with Stripe now. Let's see what happens. Integration violation, tax amount cannot be null. Okay, so this tax amount is asking somewhere else. So let me just make it to null. Where is that error actually? Is tax amount, it's here. Okay, so to create that, it's asking null. Okay, there is no value in that in our products. So where is our products? So in that products we don't have value. Let me see in our order items we have given null or not. So let's click on this tax amount structure. Okay, tax amount none it is given, so let us make it as null. Okay, so in some products we don't give tax amount, so that time it should accept null also. So just change it to null where it will be not an error. So let's wait for it and say and null. Save this. Let's get back. It's still processing. Okay, null, it's done. Let me click on orders. So order might be stored because it is working fine. So let us just refresh once again and see the output for it. Let's refresh, and now guys, as order 3 is done, so order 4 we will check out. So let's refresh and make that. Let me give test 4242, copy, paste 123, 12 months and 24. So let us place this order now and see everything work fine. Let's place this, and thank you page, it's gone. Okay, order has been successfully placed. So that Stripe payment card will be deducted in that. Okay, so what is the proof that it is deducted or not? So for that guys, let us go to our Razorpay, and you can see in your payments. So let me just click on the payments. So you can see that just now it has 21st December, and you can find that also why here the date is today 21st itself. Okay, and this is deducted now 8:08 a.m. So guys, 1 USD, because this $1 only I have pasted over here, as you can as I will show in the code over here. Okay, so instead of 1 you are going to get your total amount and place over here. That's it. So guys, finally we have completed that how to make the Stripe payment gateway in our Laravel series. So second method, which was this, we will study in next video. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.